Um, anyway. Was a Warden? Can you hear me? I don't even know. I'm touching up my green from the other day because it's kind of sloppy right now. Um, I have no idea what I'm planning on doing. I made sure to pre-vortex my paint so I don't have to sit here and annoy everyone with the vortex thing. So I have an orange, where I have another orange that I'm planning on using, which is that orange. I don't know which one I'm deciding on yet. Haven't gotten to that point. Um, but I think I'm gonna try an edge highlight for the first time, and I don't know how it's gonna go. I fully expect to be fully judged, ridiculed, and hated for it. Also, it's entirely possible my stream goes out because it has decided to start thunderstorming. So I guess I just paint till the power goes out. And I'm finally using my new wet palette that is gigantic. And I'm pretty excited about it. I might have to reframe where the camera is because I'm worried I'm gonna go off. Um, yeah, I was thinking. So this is the base green I'm using for the guy, which the camera's a little grainy. I need another light. But I was thinking actually using the fluorescent green to highlight it because I think it'd be fun and like super bright. Or maybe that's like the top highlight, and I'll mix a little white in with my normal green. The camera shakes. I gotta figure that out. I need like an isolation thing that my microphone has. Uh, Also, I like to do different power packs. I know normally there's supposed to be one solid color. I hate that. I think it's stupid. You can fight me if you want. Oh, uh, yeah. I forgot I had to send the stream to another person as well. Um, but yeah, as of right now, the green's kind of meh. But so those are my options for the green. And so this is the color I normally do like my purity seals in. And then over here, I have what I normally do the actual like wax part in. And this is normally my leather. Oh, it rolled off. It's normally my leather, 2 thin coats. A great paint brand if you don't like thinning your paint. Um, my water cup, because everyone else does a tour, is actually a mason jar with a little silicone thing in the bottom. So that's the tour of my desk. I should play that T-Pain mix. I was actually just looking at that, and I think now you actually have to pay $10 a month to use it. That's new. It definitely wasn't there when we went over it, but I can turn it on for now and deal with the consequences later. I just had to change what my audio is going through so you don't hear it. And it's also kind of annoying me too, so doot, 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 that. Um, I I don't know if there will be consequences, but it's okay. Very loud. Now I have to figure out how loud the music should be. So if you want to help me with that, that's great. I don't know. I just damn, I kind of just eyeballed that. Is it too quiet now? Um, yeah, I haven't done this in a while. It's now it's quiet. Okay, yeah. All right, I got hold of it. I mean, it's not a terrible mix. So like, whatever. Maybe I should bring the camera over like that. So I'm kind of tending to go towards this side right now. But yeah. I let my paint dry on my brush. It's my bad. I've added to my paint clothing a paint shirt as well. So I waste no paper towels now. Pretty excited about it. Oh, if I bring that down, you can actually see what I'm playing with. This streaming stuff's already hard, so yeah. I can't wait for my power to go out though. It's thunderstorming, and it always goes out when it thunderstorms. But now I guess we'll get to see if it floods while it rains anymore. But yeah, like I said, right now I'm just touching up the green from the other day because I'm not happy with the coverage all around it. The camera is also a little weird right now. It's like grainy. I don't know why. I was half tempted to hit everyone with your stream notified. Just hit them with @stream notified. Just because I'm me and I can. I think that'd be funny. You should do that. Piss everyone off. Make them think you're streaming. It's just me. Touch that spot up. I don't know. I actually kind of vibe with the music. So I'm kind of... Oh, shit. I went off. Oh, God. I think I need to rotate the... There's growing pains right now. That's what we're dealing with. But I think if I get one more light, I think the graininess of the camera goes away. And that's the big thing right now, is what I'm noticing. Also, the camera shaking is kind of annoying. So I need to find a way to isolate that. And I think I know how to isolate it. So, yeah. But I need to find the right thing first. Someone sells like a cage for my camera that I'm going to end up buying. And I think I can hook that up to like a little isolated spring thing, and it should help with the shake. I think that's the green cleaned up. I'm nervous about edge highlighting though. I don't. Did you finish your terrain yet? When you're edge highlighting, do you do all of the no? Oh, you didn't finish your drink. When you're edge highlighting, should I finish all the other stuff first before going back and edge highlighting, or should I do that now? I don't actually know the process. I need to mix that one up a little. Edge highlighting is the last step after wash. I don't wash, so am I also supposed to wash before I do everything else? I don't know. I think I'm gonna try this orange first and see how it is, because I think this one's darker. So I think this one's darker, so I'm gonna try this one first. If I don't like how it looks, I'm gonna switch back to this. But I'm thinking, this feels loud. Is it loud? I can't tell. But I think I'm gonna do all like the trim and like the skull on the chest with the silver. So instead of gold, do something different that I haven't done yet. Give it another shake. I'll do the orange first though. Okay, well maybe it's loud for me. Alright, so I'm thinking the pauldron will be, this one will be orange. Opinions? I know you don't like the green and orange combo, but you know. Gotta test my paint first. Okay, that helps. Also gonna be a couple coats over the black. For sure. It looks like shit. It looks like shit already. So that's great. But it's one coat, and it's orange is a notoriously bad coverage paint, I'm pretty sure. So, you know, we're getting somewhere. Boop, boop, boop. I don't know. Is this music the vibe? I feel like this doesn't fit with painting. I keep setting things out of frame because that's there. I don't know. I guess we go back. Is this? How long do you let your paint dry between coats? I'm very bad at waiting. So having like multiple things probably would help. Well, I mean the coverage of it isn't actually good at all. Like it's very spotty. This paint's relatively thin. Like it pretty much dries like after I put it on. But yeah, I don't think I had the camera in the same spot I did last time. This isn't glazed paint. It's just normal paint. It's just really thin. But they do have this stuff, and I use this stuff to thin my paint always. I don't ever use water. I just use this. When I have like a thicker paint, I will use this to thin it down. I'm not a fan of this song. Doesn't that have the final change? I don't know what you mean by that. I was also planning on starting earlier than this, but I remembered I had to do stuff before. I don't like his sound. Oh, does this stuff change the final tone? No, it doesn't. Hello, Alfie. Oh, wait. You guys can hear me clean my brush. That's not great. It's going good. You know, painting on camera is different from painting normally. Um, but yeah, it's okay. Uh, I should have done like a coat of white over this or something first before hitting it with the orange, but you know, it looks good on the camera, but in person I don't like it. Um, there's a lot of like weird little blotchiness and stuff. But it's kind of taking a couple coats, so we'll get there. How about you, Alfie? How are you doing? Uh, I don't ever paint a specific chapter. I just kind of do my own thing. Um, like my red guys I have, which is like the first thing I ever painted. Uh, I just like the color red, and I went red with a black trim. Someone said that's a chapter, and I was surprised by it. Kind of don't have a chapter in mind for them. I just need to get my Armageddon box painted up so my brother and I can play. So I decided to go with Green Marines. If there's a chapter that looks like it, I'm more than willing to accept that it is a chapter. I just don't have one in mind right now. It's green, so I feel like it's a good successor from the Salamanders. So I'm throwing the orange in there as like maybe an homage to it. Also, sorry to hear that work hit hard today. Work for me was awkward because I'm not allowed to work a whole bunch today. Well, this week because we have training, and I'm not allowed to go over 40 hours of training. So I am learning a new piece of equipment this week, and I'm pretty excited about it. So I figured, hey, this would be a good week to start playing around with streaming again. But right now, this orange is requiring multiple coats. And it's requiring more coats than I thought it would. So I kind of had to give it a second to dry before going back in, and I'm very impatient, and I'm worried about screwing it up. The Armageddon box was kind of a last minute decision. You didn't miss it, Face. What's up? Are you here to judge my color choices. And the guy who's the reason I bought the Armageddon box just arrived. I was literally just about to say I only bought the Armageddon box out of spite. So the orange is a lot brighter on stream than it is in person. It's kind of crazy. The white balancing is weird. But I'm learning I need another light because of the graininess on the camera. So that's another fun thing that I'm gonna have to figure out here in the next couple of weeks if I want to keep doing this. 'Cause I hate it personally, and I strive for good-looking things, and if I can't do it that way, I get angry. So another light it is. But we're working on a green guy. I haven't decided on the trim. I'm thinking I'm gonna do silver trim. Spitballing ideas. Face, you're the lore guy. What does silver shoulder pad trim mean? I'm gonna use this for my silver though, so. But I think I'm gonna end up needing one more coat. I don't know if it comes across well enough, but it is not a very even coat. Oh. Well, that's less fun. Every time I do a shoulder pad, I like to look up what it means. And you said my red and black guys were what, third founding? Ooh, you guys always say I'm a psychopath for this, but would anyone be interested in seeing me do one of these on stream? I think it'd be fun. It would be certainly awkward, but you know, maybe I do one of these on stream. Spitballing ideas. I can reach. This was the first one I did. This one is a salamander. This is the first one I did on it, and I really liked it. It's an Infernus. I just, it's art, you know. I'm gonna mount it in a shadow box on my wall. I think it'll look nice. You know, art. Temporary, contemporary art. Oh, well, I made a mess on my desk. You guys missed, what other fun things can I share while I wait for the orange to actually dry before, oh no, it's dry. Face, your ears are more dialed in. Is the music too loud? Good, good. It does that mean it's actually good, or is it just better? John Wayne Greasy. I don't know what that means, but sure thing, buddy. Please be mean to me though if I paint off stream. Just remind me that I'm doing so. Does it come across how like spotty it is? No, it doesn't. A little bit. But it bothers me, and I need to figure out how to get it to be less spotty. Is it just because it's orange? I don't know. I don't know, I'm gonna do a little trim. How many coats? Like 4? 5? More coats, the smoother it becomes. I mean, I feel like that's a lot of coats. Personally. 4 or 5 is I mean, over black. Over black. I primed up I primed up all my guys in black. I know you can't really see them in the thing, but they're all primed in black. I don't really like how white primer goes down often. Like it's kind of, it gets a little spotty sometimes. But I guess I could always do another coat of it, but 2 of like 12 things gold are done. What? 2 of 12 things gold are done? I don't know what that means. I'm no cookies for me. Thank you. Oh, the trim of your terrain. So confused. I know everyone hates when people do that, but I always put my paint on wet palettes. Mal's working on his video. Threads is dead. I feel like that's the entire crew anymore. I would never bully you people. Maybe you should stop using TikTok, Warden. It'd rot your brain, those shorts content. That's what I tell my nieces and nephews. No. I try very hard to keep my face off the I didn't set up any notifications for anything. Like I said, following doesn't matter to me. I'm just here to paint and talk to people while I paint. Cause I get bored if I don't have someone to talk to. Also, I didn't know you could do subscriber notifications for YouTube. I thought that was a Twitch only thing. Yeah. Also, you can find my face online pretty easily at this point. I'm actually really upset by it, but I had to be an adult. Also, I know you hate him, but I'm leaving him on face because I have an idea that I want to try and do later with him. So kind of want to take some of the arms and put holes in them so then I can like switch out their weapons to then, make them modular. Because I think that'd be fun. I could always do magnets, but I guess doing magnets kind of worries me. Silver trim. Honestly, I just never know what to paint. Like I have a guy over here all primed up and ready to go, but he's a resin print actually. Technically he's gonna be my Raven Guard because I don't know if you can tell, but I have my Raven Guard chest printed out for him. But he's all primed and ready to go as well. What side arm did you need again? I forget. Was it the left? Was it the left arm? It's right here. But yeah, I might have to paint one myself because I think they're pretty neat. They're gigantic in comparison. Because here's the other left arm. Yeah. Yeah, he's pointing with his right arm because I had to flip the scope and I forgot. Oh. Well, that's my bad. I think. My bad or my buddy's bad. One of us two screwed it up. I had someone help me package this stuff. I don't know. I don't remember. Probably 2 or 3. I haven't printed in a hot minute because I've been so preoccupied with work and stuff. There you go. Yeah, that's fine. Now I can call the orange done. Oh. I just realized if I do that, you can see my tattoo. Ignore it. Shit. Now, the important question is, does the skull get silver? Or does it get gold? I don't know. I genuinely, I'm having conflicting emotions about this paint job right now because I don't have it fully fledged out and I don't know what I want to do with it. Like, that's what I don't know. Should I do silver? Should I do gold? Should I do a different color altogether? Should I hit it with a silver and then hit it with one of my speed paint colors? I don't know. That's where I'm at. Like I could do like a metallic and then hit it with a red. there's so many choices, and this is where I get stuck with painting. Is there's so many choices, and I don't know. I will take suggestions. I was thinking silver because it matches the trim, but at the same time, I feel like I want it to pop, and I'm going to try my best to get all these rivets in here as silver. So I feel like, you know, yeah, you just take a metallic, and then you throw like a contrast paint over it. You just throw a contrast paint over it. That's all. You don't gotta do all that. I'm kind of curious on how loud this is. Keep it there, and I talk. How loud is that? I'm just worried about blowing people's eardrums out with a vortex mixer. It also shakes the shit out of the camera. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll just do a... I think that's a good idea. Hit it with silver, and then do a little bit of contrast paint on it. Yeah, I'm not listening to myself like I normally would. Okay. Can you even see that I did that? No. Oh, is that the end of that? No. Why did it stop? Weird. Down to 25%, you can still be heard speaking. Is that a good thing? I don't know. There you go, painting. No, I'm not painting a salamander. So, shut up. What's up, Mal? If that is your real name. He's my own guy, as you can tell by his orange shoulder and orange accent on his power pack. So, you know. A fire newt? Yeah, it actually kind of goes hard for a chapter name. The fire newts. Daring today, aren't we? Yeah, we are. I didn't want to hit the stream and be testing new doing my paint job on stream the first time I stream, I gotta iron out the kinks of streaming first, and then I can play around. I got made fun of for how I paint on my hand the other day, and I'm self-conscious about it now. But at the same time, how else will people know I paint? It's not like I carry my miniatures with me everywhere. But I carry my hands everywhere. The camera's okay right now. It's a little grainy. Not my favorite thing. I need another light coming from this direction, coming in at this direction. So then I can flood it a little more with light. But I think I figured out the depth of field because you can still see details here while you can still see them down here. Exactly. I walk around with paint on my hands like a child. That's how they know I'm young and what's the word I'm looking for? Young and dumb. Right here needs a little bit of green. I mean silver. Put a little silver. Right. And I've seen everyone painting green lately. I need to, yeah, artistic. Excuse me. The only issue with not painting on the base is I put my finger here and I spin around, which then chips the top, which is not fun. But without the base, then I can get the underside and everything. I should probably actually get like my painting handle out and use that occasionally instead of sitting here doing this. Is there anything else that needs silver before I move on? Could use a little silver right there. Can the power pack use any silver? Yeah, inside here. Throw a little on the thrusters. Are these also thrusters? I don't actually know. Like the little things on the side. Uh, tomorrow I should. Hell, I should tonight as well. I don't plan on streaming super long. I have other stuff I gotta do tonight. But yeah, are the little things on the side? Oh, they're just vents. Okay. I I felt weird with my tattoo showing on stream, so now I bring my paint cup to me to wash out my paintbrushes. It's gonna be really bad when they get lower on my arms. Right now they're relatively high up there. Ooh. Got an idea now. Also gonna go and be metallic right here. This little guy. I am now over 10% of my subs. What? Yes, first stream. Hello, Yellow. I don't know what I should call you. Echo? 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 Is there an echo? Did you open the stream twice? Did you hit play on Discord and then open it on your browser? That's entirely possible. I mean, I could turn on an echo, but I don't want to. I don't want to hear my own voice. Wait. So anyway, Mal, what do you mean you're 10% of my subs? Should I be concerned? Anyway. Oh, there's a grenade in this hand too. So, Warden said I should have a metallic purple crest. So I'm getting out the contrast brush. So I might as well go the whole way and do like a metallic green over the grenades, you know, give them a little pop. But now if I do metallic green grenades on these guys, do I then have to do metallic green grenades on all my other guys? So, you know, like continuity, continuity between all my different color schemes that I do. This brush needs cleaned. For the purple, I will use Necromancer Purple, aka Quick Gen. You know, if anyone was curious. I did show off all the other paints I was planning on using earlier for this. There you go. Now they're Joker Marines. Good job. I have sisters to paint. I've got a lot of things to paint. I just don't ever know what to paint is my issue. Like, I have an army I want to build. I have my combat patrols I want built. I don't know. Ooh, that would what should I paint next time? I have my resin guys. I don't have Necrons. I could get Necrons. I found a store that has more stock of Warhammer than... I also don't have Custodes. You're naming all the ones I don't have. I have one Eldari. I have sisters. I can paint a resin guy. I showed it off earlier, but here's one of them. He's just black right now. Where did he go? He's also just black, but he's a resin guy. He's my custom chapter test. What are the squat prospectors? Oh, do you mean dwarves? I'm trying to find other resin stuff around. I got a big marine chest, you know. He's a big marine. Oh wait, that reminds me, Warden, if you're still here, I did metallic purple ages ago. you knew I did metallic purple ages ago. This is my marine that looks if you pull I don't have Mudang here. I did metallic purple ages ago. This is my marine that looks good from one angle and one angle only. I have a guy in a bag. He's like a loose Armageddon chaplain. This? No, this was all hand painted. So this is I do believe it was, where is it? I don't remember what colors it was. I think it was pink flesh and necromancer purple over one of my AK metallics. But yeah, this was all hand painted. I need to learn how to blend the edges more. That's like my next step in painting, I think. But okay. So now that I have that out, I need to find a vivid green. I think space green is the darker green. They're not as good as I would like them to be, if that makes sense. Like I would much prefer them to be more seamless. Like I don't want you to be able to tell, and I don't want to have to use an airbrush every time I want to paint, because I don't have the space to get the airbrush out every time I want to paint. If I had my dad's workroom a little more set up, I would totally do that then, but I don't right now, so that's actually the first thing I ever tried blending on, though, to be fair. I think my blending is a little better now. Also, so is the grenade in this hand different from the grenade on his back? I thought they were the same. Or do they not really like specify the different grenades? Or is this over here a different grenade? I don't know these things, Mal. I don't. Pineapples are frag, smoother crack. At least that's what I was always... Okay. I feel like this green is too close to the other green. Let that dry. Oh, well, while I wait for that to dry, try and find more resin, guys. I know I have a bunch of resin stuff around. What's for dinner tonight? Probably nothing. I don't really feel like eating. Maybe I'll have some popcorn. It's quick. I'm just trying to think about where to go next. I could do the browns next. Or I could do the purity seal next. Probably a brown. Yeah, probably. So, my new wet palette, pretty cool. My bottle exploded. I don't think I screwed the cap on tight enough. I did not screw the cap on tight enough. Lovely. You're fully allowed to suggest things. Because I don't know what I'm doing. Mal and Warden are the exports here, so. New Rat Utopia video dropped. I'll have to give that a listen afterwards. Man, that band is certainly weird, but I love them. It's great. Still dealing with the trim. So I'm kind of in the same boat as Mal. Like, I don't only want to stream the painting. Like, I would like to stream other things. Well, Mal's main thing is not streaming. It's more just kind of doing video creation. But I'm kind of in the same boat. Like, I want to play around with things and have a little fun with it. And it doesn't necessarily have to be miniature painting. Like, I was thinking about picking up some and building some Gundam on stream and maybe opening some cards and stuff. Just do a bunch of different little things. You know, find a way to do more of my hobbies, just not as weird as it sounds, alone. Just kind of hang out with people and do it. Opinions? Yeah, okay, cool. And that's the leather. I'm kind of want to hit I plan on buying some more sorcery and ripping packs as an intermission thing. What do you mean intermission thing? Like while you're waiting for paint to dry, or like in between streams? Oh, I should mention the brown I'm using is Noble Steed Brown by Tooth and Coats. for those that weren't here when I was showing off the paints I was going to use. So I guess technically you could oh, sorry. I wasn't calling you out for not showing up. I was just trying to share what I was using because I think that's a good idea. Hashtag somewhat sponsored. He said he'd give me free paint. I don't want free paint. I don't believe in free things. I know that's the dumbest thing someone can say, but I don't believe in receiving things for free. Unless it's from family. They can buy me free food all the time. So I think if I went to him, if I think I went to him and I was like, hey, I'm gonna start streaming, he would actually, it would actually be like a real sponsorship. But I don't want that. I kind of want to have like a cool relationship with the guy, not give me free paint. Oh, another question. Is it weird I'm paranoid of showing my tattoos on stream? Or should I just, like, not worry about it? I feel like those should also be brown. Maybe they should be black. Don't know. An aspect concern? Can you use a smaller word for me? I don't know what aspect means. I mean, all my tattoos are safe for work. Obviously. Oh no, this one. I try to keep my pictures off of social media, so I mean, maybe I'm fine then. Well, I keep my face off of social media the best I can. Like my Instagram has pictures of my tattoos, so I guess I really shouldn't care because but I got a gun too. There you go. He's on stream. Mal, when would you edge highlight? Like, at what point would I want to do that? And do I want to, like, thin it down? I don't really like washes, to be completely honest. So, like, if I want to edge highlight the brown, I just go and do this, and just hit it like, whoop. 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 Like that. Good. Okay, then for my edge highlight of the brown, I'm going to use Tan Earth by AK Interactive. This bottle I ordered in the middle of winter. It came to me frozen. So the dropper part of it is broken. Not a fault of AK, but a fault of my own. Oh, it's too thick. I think. I don't really. Oh. How's that look? I think it looks terrible. I like thinning down and working thin lines over leather to add texture and natural wear, like a bunch of micro sketches in a certain area. I'm just trying a different. Honestly, the way I normally paint, I would probably do that way because I think that way would probably look better. But I'm kind of going. I think with these guys, I'm gonna try and go with that weird blocky look that GW does on their boxes. And I've never done like an edge highlighting thing, so I figured I should probably give it a go. So I can say I've done them all. Like I said, I'm not a fan of how sponging looks, personally. I'm gonna have to go back on that one. block that out. I'm not painting on stream. My bad, friends. I am not good at that. My camera's not in the right spot either. I moved it after my first test, and I had it so I could paint without my head being on stream, but I could bring it close to my body. And I only realized that too late. So now we'll fix it later. Trying to think about what to do with the gun. Obviously the gun needs the leather and the strap. So let me do that first. Yeah. screen. Shit. I think I need to do a brush cleaning session. It's been a little bit. I'll do it every time after I paint, but when the brushes start having issues, then I will clean them. That doesn't look bad. Except for that one spot that I screwed up. Fixing to let it dry. So what does everyone paint their guns? I don't know. I can't decide on guns right now. That was AK wine red for the purity seal wax. Can't decide on the color of his eyes and what they should be though. Maybe we'll stay green for now. Do red weapons? Can the main part of the bolter be any color? I've always just done like on my gunmetal. Like I I try to keep it like um I do. I don't really watch per se. I just chat. My my brain sometimes doesn't always um comprehend what's going on the actual video. It's really bad about it. I'm starting to wonder because I already need to have subtitles on to like fully understand like what's going on and what I'm watching. I'm starting to wonder if I need audio descriptions as well. Icky, her second. Oh, wait. Yes. I've seen you paint your um, things red. For the purity seals, by the way, I'm using Tooth and Coat's Skeleton Legion. It is my preferred color for them. I also think it covers really well over the black primer. Oh, color brush. I do have to say, I really like this new wet palette. It's so big, but for stream, I've only used a very small part of it to try and keep the colors on stream. But it's literally the size of a piece of paper. I have to say, it's great. But I now have all this like other room off to the side now, so I can mix colors, which I was running out of room on my old one. So I went with a bigger one. Warden, welcome back, by the way. I tried edge highlighting a little bit. It's kind of rough. What do I do next? I need to put a little silver on the buttons, the pouches. I don't know how much of the little details that you can actually see that I'm trying to do, but I'm trying to do them. Oh, I think I'll do the blacks next. I'm still waiting for you to paint something on stream that I've sent you, but you haven't, so sucks to suck. That's directed at Warden, by the way, not Mal. This is just black from AK. Arguably my favorite black. Although I did recently try the I did try the Tooth and Coats black recently, and that actually went on really well as well. Well, when you put it that way, Warden, yeah. Bunch of old rails still in metal, so we've been testing out different methods of drop proofing our metals. Are you dropping the 3D prints? It's butt painting time, everybody. I have a metal mini. I want to paint them. First, I got to put them together. I don't even know what it's supposed to look like. Let's see. That right there needs a little bit more silver on it. Sick. Ah. When you guys paint your hands, do you paint them in like the color of the armor, or do you paint them in the color of the whatever the rubber suit is called? I can't remember the name of it. I always do in the color of the rubber suit, because I think it gives it a pop against the armor a little more. Instead of brown, it's going to be black. I'm intimidated by trying to edge highlight already. Maybe I should use a smaller brush. Like, how would one even edge highlight in the pauldron? I don't understand that. Maybe I need to go look at some more pictures and stuff. Why didn't you say that? You didn't tell me that. No. You gotta understand, I'm kind of dumb. And I forget about things all the time. Because my brain is tiny. I don't like how much the paint is chipping as I'm handling the model. But in the meantime, I can put the model together before I edge highlight and do the gun. That's where we're at. I've got notes for myself already about streaming. One, I gotta figure out my camera placement. Two, that's really it, honestly. I keep finding myself painting off screen. The camera needs to come down this way just a tad. But I think for a first stream, that wasn't terrible. I think that's a good stopping point because edge highlighting, I feel I need to figure out a little more, so I'm gonna go watch a video on it because I messed up a lot. I think here it looks fine, but here it looks terrible. And here it looks okay. So I think if I sit down and learn how to do the edge highlighting and like actually figure out the control I need to do, oh. Hang on, I just noticed a mistake. I gotta fix it now. Yeah. It's probably the best idea, is to paint more and figure it out. That's better. I didn't see it until I went boop. Next time, say something. You know how they say something, see something, say something. Um, to top chipped again. Oh, damn it! I'm noticing a lot of little things. It didn't really help. But yeah, I mean, I gotta do the eyes. I'm stuck on what color I want to do for them. The gun as well. So, put 2 hours for first stream. Not bad. I think that's where I'm gonna call it though for now, so I can go back and do a little bit more work. It was a nice break from work. But maybe more streams. Probably tomorrow. Maybe. If I probably won't be this guy. It probably will be a completely different project. But thanks for watching, my friends, and chatting. It actually made painting go by a lot faster. I didn't realize I was here for 2 hours already. So, see you guys.